Imagine a reptile the weight of 6 Honda Civics exploding from the dark water to swallow its prey whole. This is the Tylosaurus, a 40-foot titan that evolved from a land-dwelling lizard to an aquatic apex predator in one of the quickest land-to-sea transitions in the fossil record. On land, prehistoric dominance was just as absolute. The North American Ice Age was ruled by the Smilodon, saber-toothed cats that hunted in fiercely territorial packs. Millions of years earlier, the Entelodon, famously known as the hell pig, roamed the plains with a jaw force that no contemporary mammal could rival. In the water, scale reached even greater extremes. The Megalodon weighed upwards of 50 tons, making modern great white sharks look insignificant. A grown man sitting inside its fossilized jaws provides a direct reference for the sheer volume of this predator's bite. By all appearances, these creatures occupied the end of their respective food chains. They were heavily armored, fast, and powerful, possessing every advantage necessary to survive without natural competition. Yet every single one of them eventually disappeared. The exact biological traits that made these giants virtually unstoppable, their immense size and highly specific environmental needs, were the same factors that led to their collapse. Environments with high resource availability push biological limits. During the Carboniferous period, oxygen-dense forests allowed the Arthropleura to swell into a 9-foot-long, heavily armored invertebrate. In the oceans, creatures like the mosasaur unlocked their massive size by evolving a highly unusual trait for marine reptiles: warm-bloodedness. Generating internal body heat allowed them to hunt in cold prehistoric waters, but it turned the mosasaur into a slave to its own metabolism. It had to hide constantly because staying warm burned through energy at an alarming rate. The 35-foot Deinosuchus faced similar pressure in the late Cretaceous. Maintaining a body the size of a city bus required a non-stop supply of large dinosaurs and giant turtles just to fuel its enormous frame. This chart shows the daily caloric requirements of a prehistoric giant compared to a standard modern predator. The volume of food needed to sustain these ancient systems on a daily basis was massive, creating a high-interest energy debt. Elite status at the top of the food chain is a significant biological expense, paid in a constant, high-volume stream of calories. High dietary needs force predators to optimize their bodies for specific hunting methods. After the dinosaurs vanished, the 42-foot Titanoboa ruled the South American rainforests. But the Titanoboa was ectothermic. Its massive body relied entirely on the intense ambient heat of the jungle to function. Without that specific climate, it couldn't regulate its temperature or maintain its activity levels. The kelenken, a 10-foot-tall terror bird, was equally tied to its environment. It used the dense tree cover of South American forests to ambush prey. On open plains, its massive height made it too visible to hunt successfully. During the Ice Age, predators like the short-faced bear and the Smilodon optimized their physical structure to hunt mammoths and giant ground sloths. Their heavy, muscular builds were designed for wrestling massive prey, which meant they lacked the agility needed to catch anything smaller. This level of specialization makes a predator a perfect match for its current ecosystem, but it provides no margin for error if that environment changes. When global climate shifted, these biological systems collapsed. Paleocene cooling shrank the sweltering jungles the Titanoboa required, while Ice Age warming destroyed the habitats of the Smilodon's prey. As wetlands dried up and massive prey began to shrink, the energy needs of giants like the Deinosuchus and the short-faced bear could no longer be met by the environment. New competition accelerated the decline. Agile predators, including early humans and newly migrated large cats, arrived in these shifting landscapes and outmaneuvered the bulky, legacy giants for the remaining resources. The giants were physically unable to downsize their energy needs or change their hunting tactics fast enough to survive. In a shifting world, extreme specialization functions as a biological dead end. When ocean temperatures dropped and large whales became scarce, the 50-ton Megalodon disappeared. But its lineage adapted by shedding immense size to become the agile great white sharks of today. The Titanoboa succumbed to the cooling earth, but its genetic line persisted through much smaller descendants, like the modern anaconda, which require far less heat and energy to survive. Similarly, when the Cretaceous wetlands dried up, only smaller crocodilians, like the modern alligator, survived. They were able to scrape by on a fraction of the food required by the Deinosuchus. Even our largest modern land predators are significantly smaller and more resource-efficient than their prehistoric ancestors. The history of the prehistoric world suggests that dominance is a temporary state, while the ability to adapt to a changing planet is the only permanent advantage.